First and foremost, I'm incredibly grateful for the atmosphere that was in the building tonight. Our students and fans were amazing. When I walked out the tunnel and saw the crowd and felt the energy and throughout the game, it was electric in there. So I'm incredibly grateful for that. I'm really proud of my team. I thought we responded to this past Tuesday in a really mature fashion. This team we played tonight, Virginia Tech, can really score the basketball. And for us to hold them to 3 threes for the game speaks to our attention to detail Thursday and Friday in practice and earlier today in shoot around and how we executed that. Our defense, especially in the second half, to hold them to 28 points and 31% was outstanding as well. And I thought we did a really good job of sharing the basketball, making the right plays for the most part, and keeping them in rotations. Again, when we showed back up Thursday to practice, I knew that we were ready. I knew that, I felt like we had learned a lesson. I didn't say anything to him. I didn't talk to him about Tuesday night. We didn't watch any film. But right when we started and we walked through first, that was the first thing. I knew that they already had maybe talked by themselves or their antennas were up and they knew what we needed to do. So I'm just really proud of the effort today.
Jaland, what were the conversations after Tuesday about being ready for this game?
Really like a next play type thing. Like we knew it wasn't pretty. We knew that we didn't play our style of basketball or how we wanted to play. So it's a sign of maturity. Got to move on, get back to how we play, and I think we did a great job of that tonight.
Jaland, you and Coach both just talked about maturity. How have you matured over this last season? And does it still feel like you're a true freshman in all of this with getting some experience going on?
Yeah, I mean, just time. I just trying to be the best version of myself for the team so we can win. So if I try and do anything I can to help us win.
Zack, what was working for you? You did a little bit of everything.
Just playing defense, playing off others. It wasn't really nothing special for real.
Nah, it was special.
Zack, you guys won the rebound battle by 14 tonight. They're bigs. I mean, when you look at them on paper, they're bigger guys than your forwards. How did you guys win that rebound battle? How did you get 14 rebounds yourself?
Just playing hard, crashing the boards. Coach stress out. Winning the rebounding battle. And so I just try to do my part.
Would you guys throw at them on the defensive end to hold them to 3 for 20 shooting?
We knew they were a great three-point shooting team. Really just try and run them off the line, make them make tough twos, make them go downhill a lot, send them to our bigs. But really just try and get Couture and Padula off the three-point line. They're amazing players, so we really just game planned it like that.
What was the talk at halftime just about adjustments to what you guys weren't doing right in the first?
Really just keep playing solid. We thought we did a pretty good job of not letting them shoot the three-pointer well in the first half, so we knew to come out in the second half, we got to just bring it to another level, play straight up more, less fouling, and just continue that.
Jaland, this is your team's best offensive performance, shooting percentage, 50.9 in ACC play. Why were you guys able to hit so many shots? Not only the easier ones, but also you guys hit a lot of tough shots tonight.
The Oakland Zoo, I give all the credit to them right now. We have some really good players on our team, but I'm gonna give the credit tonight to the Oakland Zoo. Really appreciate them for coming out. Great energy from them. So we feed off their energy, and they gave everything they could give us, and we really wanted to give it back to them.
Jaland, I think Bub only played 5 minutes in the first half with some foul trouble. What kind of spark was he able to give you in the second half?
A huge spark. Bub's a great ball handler, a great scorer, great facilitator. So we knew coming in the second half, him playing more would take less stress off everybody else. So he did that immediately right when he came in, and that's just what Bub does.
Jaland, you said nothing special you said it was special when Zack said it was nothing special. What did you see from your teammate today?
Man, I saw a crazy athlete who can really do this on any given night if he wanted to. So I'm gonna take that part. I'm gonna tell him he got to do this every night. But that's what he does, and that's what we expect out of him. That's what he expects out of himself. So him doing that tonight just really showed just really showed at what level he can play at all the time and how he can affect the game.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Jeff, what was the halftime focus about improving? What did you guys feel? What did you feel you guys didn't do in the second half that got better?
Well, I thought in the first half we had some different lineups out there with the foul trouble. We didn't have our regular rotation of perimeter guys. So you had Zack that played 20 minutes that didn't come out. You had Blake, I think, that played 20 minutes in the first half. We try to get those guys a little bit of a break. When Bug went out with his second foul, we were +7. We were up 7. And he gives us a different look. Jaland, they're each really good, but they're different. And Bub gives us a different look in how we attack ball screens. With him out, that took away something that we do, I think, pretty well. And we just had different lineups. I thought in the second half, I thought we got back to our regular lineups, our regular rotations. I thought the ball moved really, really well. Obviously, we made shots, but I was just really pleased with the defensive effort throughout the game, especially guarding the 3. I thought in the second half we did a little bit better job of defending them without fouling them, trying to make them take contested 2s.
Jeff, what allowed Bub to regroup in the second half after playing only 5 minutes in that first half?
I just think he's a good player. I think that's it. Even when he was out in the first half, he was still, into the game on the bench, talking to guys individually. When we came back for timeouts, talking to the guys about what he sees out there. And then he was able to come out and execute that in the second half.
What were Fetty and Guillermo able to give them?
I thought they played really, really well. G more offensively. Fetty in the first half was really good offensively, catching on the short rolls, his decision making, his passing. He scored down there, offensive rebounds, and then Guillermo stretching the court out. I thought they battled inside. Those 2 guys are really good inside, Poteet and Kidd. I thought they battled.
Jeff, you mentioned you praised the defense in the second half, but what about the defense in the first half allowed Virginia Tech to get so many shots?
Yeah, they're good. That's the very first thing. They are really, really good offensively. When you look at their numbers, they're at the top in a lot of categories offensively. In field goal percentage, 3-point field goal percentage, 3-pointers made, free throw percentage, they're up there. And so I just thought they were in a really good rhythm. They made some tough shots. But again, I thought, we were able to make them take some tough ones in the second one, and they didn't make as many.
George, how do you feel about Zach Austin's performance today, especially in the first half, not letting it get out of hand, even though it was a different rotation usually?
I thought he was tremendous. I really, really did. I thought defensively, some of the blocks that he had, the athletic plays that he had, I thought everything was good except for his last little part at the end. We should have pulled it out and we shot it and get the offensive rebound, and he goes in and tries to shoot that. Then they come down and hit a 3. It was an 18-point game right there. All of a sudden, we don't run clock. We take quick shots. They hit a 3, which I think was their 3rd. And the next thing you know is 15. So we got to be smarter in that situation. But I thought his defense was really good. Like Jaland said, he's talented. It's just getting that motor going all the time. And hopefully this is the start of that for him.
Jeff, shooting 51% is nice, but rebounding and defense really excites you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. And to be able to defend like that against this team, they are as efficient of an offensive team as we have in this league. Again, when you look at their numbers, I thought we did a really good job of running them off the line. And then in the second half, the adjustment was just, we didn't foul. Our ball screen defense, we were more connected there. We didn't rush. We kind of dropped back and guarded the ball a little bit more there. And, because of that, we were able to make them take some tough 2s.
Jeff, Mike Young talked after the game saying that you shouldn't have to deal with the foul trouble that some of the guys that had, and that some of their guys also had some. Did you feel like there was maybe a little too aggressiveness with some of the whistles today?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I'm not going to say anything about that. Those guys are terrific.
Jeff, Sean Padula had 26 points today. What was it about him that you guys were having maybe a little bit hard time limiting his shots?
I think he's a really good player. He's a top 10 scorer in our league. He's a top 10 guy in assists in our league. Obviously, with Couture out of the game with foul trouble, he was a little bit more aggressive. Made some tough shots. He's a really, really good player. This is my first time seeing him live this year. Was impressed with him on tape, even more impressed with him live and in person.
Coach, you guys spoke on that earlier, but how do you, as a coach, how do you control the team who just had a game like Tuesday and start the first half in not the best way?
We actually did start well. We started the game well. We got in some foul trouble and we didn't. Look, we have grown up a lot. You know, we got beat pretty bad early this year, here against Duke, then here against Syracuse, and then we went to Duke and won. And we lost at Miami when we were down big. We made a rally, but we lost the game, and then we came back and we beat Wake Forest. So this team is learning. We're growing. We're getting better. We learn from every situation, and I'm proud of the maturity that we showed on Thursday, how we responded in practice Thursday and Friday. I thought that led to us playing well today.